driving down the road. I had my arm laid over on the window of my automobile. Next thing you know, the state police was pulling me over. They said, we need to see your hand. I said, well, I'm without one hand. I said, you know, I'm a well amputee. So I stuck my hand out like this. He said, put that gun down. I said, well, this is not a gun. Come up and inspect. I said, you can see, there's both hands. I can't do anything else. I said, what it is, it's the newest thing in prosthetic. This is an implant. They said, well, do us a favor. Just don't put your arm out the window until you get your prosthetic on there. So we got more things to do than keep pulling you over. I used to be a salesman, and in 2005, I was diagnosed with having cancer in my left forearm. It was so aggressive, it just wouldn't even slow down. So in 2008, they amputated my arm just above the elbow. I got a second chance of life. You don't think that doesn't make me happy and give me that much more of a drive? Yes, it does.
Ready and go. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, and relax.
Johnny Matheny has become something of a guinea pig for experimental prosthetics.
Hand open. Okay.
What he's testing here being the Johns Hopkins Applied Physics Laboratory, is a glimpse into the future of how humans and machines interact. It's a mind-controlled arm that attaches directly to his skeleton, and it's the result of a decade of work and $120 million of military funding.
So this is the first time that we're attaching a prosthetic device to an implant that protrudes out of his skin and allows the prosthesis to actually be physically attached to his skeleton.
Okay, elbow extend, elbow bend. I had a problem with all the arms that I was working with. I was having skin breakdown on my stump. With osseointegration, you don't have to worry about the suction on the stump. You connect directly to the implant, and so therefore you can continue wearing it, no matter what.
Johnny's implant allows for more strength and mobility, but maybe more impressive is he can control the arm with his thoughts. For this, he had to undergo another surgery to rearrange the nerves from his missing arm.
All right, so we'll start with new movement. Ready? Let's pronate. Supinate, go.
We are actually witnessing something that has never been done before, is Johnny really controlling that limb simply by thinking about it with normal intuitive thought. We are using wireless myobands to transmit that muscle activity. So now when he thinks of moving his missing limb, it now contracts those newly reinnervated muscles.
Elbow flexion, ready and go. Hand open and go. Wrist rotate in and go. Ready and go, and go, and go.
It's hard. I've done hundreds of thousands of hours of mental exercises, just trying to do the different grips, bends, rotations, points, pinch. So anyone that, right after the surgery, they think they can step right back into it and, just start working it. I mean, you're in for a rude awakening. It takes a lot of time.
You wanna hand that to me?
Getting Johnny to communicate with the arm is only half the challenge. The ultimate goal is for the arm to talk back to Johnny. Soon, he'll be able to feel how hard or soft something is, to understand its texture, and even its temperature. As he moves forward, Johnny represents a future where robotics goes from being a tool we use to actually becoming a part of us.
I want the ultimate arm. I want it to be as near natural as a human arm as possible. You trust me?
Yes.
Handshake me. How you doing?
Good.
Good to meet you. I'm like the Model T of cars, or I'm the Wright brothers of airplanes. I'm the beginning, and As we progress, then you're going to see us finally move up to the Maseratis or these supersonic jets. So we're going to say, Back to the Future has begun.
Army researchers at Aberdeen Proving Ground, Maryland, are evaluating prototype devices developed by the Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency. The Warrior Web project has a goal to create a soft, lightweight undersuit to help reduce injuries and fatigue while improving mission performance. Researchers from Harvard University's Wyss Institute have spent the past 2 years developing a biologically inspired smart suit that aims to boost efficiency through a new approach. A series of webbing straps contain a microprocessor and a network of strain sensors. The suit mimics the action of leg muscles and tendons, so a soldier's muscles use less effort. In all, the Army Research Laboratory will evaluate 4 Warrior Web prototypes.
The Army Research Lab was selected to be the independent government evaluators for the program. DARPA was looking for an organization that had experience collecting biomechanics and physiologic data on soldiers in the field and evaluating soldier performance for various equipment items. We have a unique capability in that we have a biomechanics lab co-located with an outdoor obstacle course and a cross-country course. So we're able to collect both lab-based data and field data for the systems.
During testing, a soldier wears the device while carrying battle gear. Each step on the instrumented treadmill measures how hard his feet are hitting the ground with each stride.
We're also looking at how they're walking in terms of time and space. So we get things like stride length and stride frequency and time that their feet are in contact with the ground. We also are collecting energy expenditure data, so we know how many calories they're burning while they're walking on the treadmill with the different conditions.
Army evaluators and Harvard researchers walked alongside specialist Rafael Bosa during a 3-mile test through paved roads and rough terrain. DARPA also turned to Army researchers during the first phase of the Warrior Web prototype development. The team tested 9 devices on soldiers over a 21-week period last year.
The devices that they've brought us have been really interesting and in many cases did seem to help the soldiers to some extent. And the change in the level of development from the first round of evaluations to the second round of evaluations has been really impressive so far.
Harvard researchers say they are optimistic about their device. They said they hope to help soldiers walk longer distances, keep fatigue at bay, and minimize the risk of injury while carrying heavy loads. For Army Technology Live, I'm David McNally.
Exosuits.